The Seahawks came into today's game looking to build on some of that momentum that they created last week against San Francisco. They do just that in a 33-13 win against the Texans.
We had a really nice day today. Took us a while to get going. They had a nice opening drive, really good drive, and then our guys settled in and did a really good job on the defensive side of the ball.
The Texans started rookie Davis Mills at quarterback, and he looked a little too comfortable on that opening drive, marching the Texans down the field for an early 7-0 lead.
We didn't execute very well. First drive, it happens sometimes, and, we just came back and executed better. It wasn't nothing but stuff that we were doing. We were just letting them get some cheap stuff, and, that's just what it was.
Seattle answered with a field goal, and then on their second offensive drive, the first of Everett Penny's 2 touchdowns for today.
I mean, it's a blessing, to be honest, going where I came from, like I said a few weeks ago, never been hurt. And, like I said, your body just reacts certain ways when I think getting older. But I'm just blessed and thankful. I mean, these guys never gave up on me. Go out to practice every day and just keep working. And this is the results. And I'm just thankful. I mean, the O-line deserves this more than I do. I mean, them guys went out there and moved the defensive line all game, and, they controlled the game. It was just all about the running backs hitting the holes and, pressing and doing all the right things.
He was running so hard, and, of course, the big plays that exploded, but he was running tough in everything. And we've been waiting for a little juice in the run game, and it really was there today in a big way. And I'm not sure this is right, Dave, but it seems like he's only had – that's like the first time he's really come back-to-back. Maybe he's had games, in the last 2 years and this last season, one before, and then this one. I don't remember it, though, so maybe he did. But to see him come back and play again was the accomplishment, and so now we got to get him back again this week and get him back out there, and hopefully he'll feel good about it and be able to contribute in a big way again.
Seattle punts just one time in the first half and makes sure to add points just before halftime on a one-play drive. Russell Wilson finding Tyler Lockett and the end zone.
There was a huge opportunity for us. Obviously, their defense has been playing great all year. We got the ball back. Our defense did a tremendous job getting the ball back, so that way we would have the ball with 1:05 on the clock. And then, kind of dropped back, kind of maneuvered, kind of got away from 2 guys, got slid to the right, and Tyler was, chugging along downfield, and just gave him a shot down the field to make a huge play. And just the first play of the drive, that was awesome just to see Tyler make that great play.
Seattle continued to add to its total after halftime, while for a second straight week, the defense pitched a shutout in the second half.
Yeah, we definitely just, trying to get to the quarterback, in tight coverage on third down. And, we got our big guys stopping the run, so, that's going to help everything out. Once they stop the run, first, second down, we get to the quarterback on third down, we ain't really nothing they can do. That's why we had a second half shutout.
Again, the whole guys to 60 yards and 70 last week, and that's really consistent play from a team that's trying to be balanced and all that. So that's a nice job by the fellas all day long. Again, we get a shutout in the second half, but really good. It must be those halftime adjustments. And you're going to want to know exactly what those were. I'm pleased that we continue to find a way to play good, consistent football on the defensive side of the ball.
After a rough week last week for Gerald Everett, he makes up for it with a couple of big plays and then a 1-yard touchdown that couldn't have been any closer to breaking the plane.
Well, it come down to milliseconds on a play like that, but, Russ did a great job of getting me the ball, and it was just a matter of who wanted it more. It was just, mano a mano, so. And Desmond King's actually one of my close friends in the league, and so it was kind of ironic, it was him. I didn't know who it was that hit me till I saw it on film, but, it didn't get closer than that, like you said.
But it was Everett Penny who shone brightly today. His first 2 touchdowns of the season, and the second one, a 47-yarder near the end of the game, put this one far out of reach from the Texans.
Kind of a 4-minute situation, and you want to run the ball, you want to run the clock out. To break open a big run like that, it just does so much for us up front. I know it did a lot for him and just his confidence, being able to break open a big run like that. Again, I just can't say enough about him. Like I said, all the adversity he's had to go through the last couple of years to come and perform the way he did today, it means a lot.
All in all, it was a great day for the offense. They go over 100 rushing yards for a second straight game. They rack up the most offensive yards of the season, and Russell Wilson has plenty of time. No sacks allowed today by that Seahawks offensive line.
It's also worth noting how consistent the offensive line played today. Jake Curran got his first start and did a heck of a job just hanging in there with the fellas, and really proud of him. But the whole group did a great job. 193 yards rushing is a big day for us, and then no sacks and all that. It's beautiful.
That makes it back-to-back wins for the Seahawks, who play again on the road next week against the division rival Rams.